AJ here at the top of Pitfichie downhill trails. It's a wee bit blustery today, but gonna give you a quick stage preview of one of the trails in the Pitfichie Enduro 2020. I'm sure most of you won't be surprised by the trails that are in the route, but we're gonna keep the route under wraps until the Saturday evening before the race, where we'll just post it on our Facebook page and Instagram pages. So let's get going. I'm sure most of you aren't surprised that we're going down the classic Pitfichie downhill. So let's get going. Woo! Nice jump to start things off. Big jump. Bit over the handlebars there. So this is going to be stage 5 of the race, or stage 4 if you're doing the light route. This would be probably the most difficult trail for the light category. So if you go quite slowly down this one, it's a lot easier than if you go fast. It's one of those trails that the speed, doing it fast is difficult, but the actual trail is not too bad. It's amazing to think that I used to ride big 200mm downhill bikes down this. Now I'm riding down on my girlfriend's trek remedy, probably just as fast as I used to ride the downhill stuff. And this thing's only got 160mm at front and 150 out back. Oh, it's a bit out of control. Keep going. We're gonna leave this stage quite nice big gap. Oh, this thing doesn't slow down like my bike. Anyway, gonna leave this trail quite open and wide, so you can choose your line just down here. I'm not gonna tape up too much. Gonna give people the option where they want to go. So we'll tape up a few bits where you can cut too much time off, like jumping off right here. Take that off and stuff. Just places where if you know the place, it would be too much of an advantage. Got a wee slick tire in the back of this thing, and it wants to keep rolling. Doesn't want to slow down. Whee! Oh, this bit's so much better. I was here with the Aberdeenshire Trails Association quite a few months ago now, fixing that bit up, and it rolls so fast now. They've done a good job at Pitfichie, the Aberdeenshire Trails Association, in maintaining and improving actually a lot of the trails here. But unfortunately, due to the coronavirus and everything, they haven't been able to get going, so some of the trails might be a bit more rough and ready than used to, but yeah, they're still good fun. Big jumps in this trail. Whee! Oh, why did I brake coming up to that jump and try to kill myself? Not doing this big one on this. I almost killed myself twice, and that will be the end of the stage. Cheers.